Good morning, FitVic here along with producer Jen.
Hey.
It is March 13th, 2019. All right, midway through the month, just about midway through the month. I think March has 31 days. Not sure, but I'll have to look at that. All right, what do we have for you today? We're going to do chest, we're going to work on our triceps, we're going to work on our legs, and then we're going to work on our neck. And guess what today is, Jen?
Today, remind me.
Today is, hard to believe, today is our 50th episode.
Oh, that's right. 5-0 today.
5-0. First.
Seems to be this month's theme.
It is, actually. Yeah. 51, 50.
Yeah.
So tomorrow will be 51. Now, another thing that we're having a bit of a format change. And the thing is we are opening our workout up to men as well, because we've started to get some traction with some men who are curious what their wives and spouses are doing and girlfriends. So we are going to change our focus. So I won't be saying ladies anymore. I will be saying hello and making it a little bit gender neutral, because we have nearly the amount of men doing this now as we do women. So that's great.
Awesome.
That's great. So the more the merrier. All right. If you owe me measurements, okay, shoot them to me, send them to me. And also, I would like to mention that in our Fit Victories group, our Facebook group, that some of you will get an invite to join today, personally from me, and others that are already part of the group. Let's go ahead and start moving a little bit. Sorry, I get to talking. And one thing about that, we are going to have our resident holistic nutritional coach on a video call tonight, and that'll probably be every Wednesday thing, every Wednesday night thing. So if you have any nutritional questions, or just come by and meet her tonight, so you see what is available for you, then you can meet her. She's a wonderful lady, and she's super smart when it comes to nutrition, and she's going to help us out on the show. So what do you have for us today, Jen?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but it's actually National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day.
No way.
Serious.
How's that for synchronicity?
Observation, right?
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate. So what time is that this evening?
That is at 8 Central. 8 Central. So if you're here in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, somewhere around, and if you're in the middle of the United States, it's 8 p.m. Also, Jen brought a storm with her to the studio this morning.
I did.
All right, I want you to walk in place like I'm doing, high knees, while we're chit-chatting. How much time do we have? A couple more minutes before we get started, right?
Right.
All right.
3.
So what else do you have for us, Jen?
Let's see. It's National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day.
Wow, we might be able to use that.
Yeah.
Get a good stretch to the side. Another stretch to the
We
side.
actually have umbrellas open in the studio all the time.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so we qualify. Let's shake it out a little bit, ladies. And men, people, y'all. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Shake it out a bit. Get this body warmed up. All right. We can do a little punching. Are we up for some punching, Jen?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to do some punching. What else do you have for us, Jen?
Let's see. It's National Coconut Tort Day.
Oh, tort. Do we know what a tort?
Well, I'm looking at a picture and it looks really good. It looks really cakey and coconutty. So it says the word tort is German and literally means cake. So there you go.
Okay, so if somebody says, hey, you want some tort?
Yep.
Then you just say, hey, why don't we just have some cake instead?
Yeah. Have your tort and eat it too.
Have your tort. Yeah, there you go. All right, remember it's jab, punch, cross, uppercut, in case you're forgetting that. So jab, punch, cross, uppercut. I'm not trying to teach you how to fight. I am teaching you some movements that will warm up. Whoa, I just went way out of focus. Warm up your body for their exercise that we're about to undertake. So what else do you have for us, Jen?
Let's see. National Good Samaritan Day.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
I can get into that.
That sounds like a pretty interesting day.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. We are going to Oh, Studio Cats decided to make an appearance.
You ready for our chest and legs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here we go.
And we have a humongous storm over us right now, so if you hear any banging around, that is Mother Nature reminding us of her great power.
Humongous.
Yes. All right, I'm starting a bit heavier with my weights today. And remember, you want to challenge yourself. We shoot for a little bit sore, okay? We shoot for a little bit sore on this show. And so you want to keep challenging yourself. However, I want you to take technique over weight. Okay, and what that means is you don't want to get so much weight that it inhibits your technique.
Okay, so what is our technique here?
All right, we want to make sure that we're laying down flat. I actually push my chest out, but see my back is just maybe coming off. My lower back is coming off the bench just a little bit. You can see it. And I push my chest out, and I focus. I'm going to get started.
There's one.
I focus on keeping my chest tight.
2.
Up and down. And I'm blowing these weights
3.
up.
4. 5. 6.
Feet firmly planted.
7.
Unless you're laying on the ground doing these
8.
for the floor.
9. 10.
A few more.
11. And 12. First set down.
Excellent. Whoops. Can you still hear me?
I can.
Okay. My
You threw a mic.
microphone decided to take a jump out of my pocket. All right.
Getting a good stretch after the chest.
Yes. And just stick your chest out like this. Stick your chest out, shoulders back. Please make sure that you have good posture when you do these exercises. I'm going to harp on it all day today, okay? Please make sure you have good posture. All right, next, we're going to do a set of legs. So if you're already on the floor, that's great. If not, you can join us down on the floor. Alternatively, you can do squats here, which I may throw in a set of squats today. All right, ready?
Ready.
We're going to push our pelvis to the sky, and there's 1.
2.
I think it's nice that we're getting plenty of rain. However, it seems like we get it all at once.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
2 more.
11. And 12. Good job. First set.
Very good. Very good.
So this National Good Samaritan Day, it's interesting. So the Samaritan rescues a stranger, but the stranger had been robbed and beaten and left to die.
Oh, wow.
So it's not like do something nice. It's like find somebody that really needs help and help them.
Oh. Huh. All right. Notice I'm stretching. If you're not looking, stretch a little bit. Let's get a quick drink of water. Oh, so it's not just holding the door open for somebody. It's
Right.
really doing
Not
something
an act of kindness.
that is above and beyond.
Yeah. So the Samaritan actually cleaned his wounds, wrapped him up, took him for something to eat and a place to stay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a very good Samaritan. All right, I'm going to decrease my weights by 5 pounds for the next set. All right, everybody get in position and begin.
There's 1, 2, 3.
This is your first day here with us, and you're trying to
4,
figure out what weights you need to use.
5.
Is air to the side of lighter. Make sure you understand the
6.
technique first, which is basically stick your chest out
7,
and raise and lower your arms. However, we are in control of the weights the whole time. All right, we don't sling weights.
9,
We don't drop them suddenly.
10,
2 more.
11, and 12. Good
All
job.
right, well done. Whew. Well, sorry about the loud noise. All right.
Stretch.
Yes. Stick my chest out. There we go. Get a bit of chest stretch there. I'm going to give a bit of a twist. Decrunch myself. As we get older, it is so important to warm up before we do this, because I kind of say if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, that's at any age. However, it gets a little bit harder as you get older to get back. It takes a little bit longer and gets a little bit more difficult. So keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to do a set of squats this time.
Okay.
And the camera view is kind of strange, but look at me on the, no, it's on this side. Look at me right there. There we go.
Okay.
All right, ready? Begin.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
If you need to rest, take a bit, skip a couple
9,
repetitions.
10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Very good.
Good job.
Very good. Get a bit of a leg stretch now. Oh, God, that feels so good. All right, let's have a quick drink of water.
How many ounces or liters are you getting in today?
I'm going to get at least 3. Good. Good. I actually typically get 1 liter in during this show. So,
That's a good goal.
yeah. All right, I'm actually staying flat with my weights.
Staying flat means remaining the same, correct?
Yes, from the previous set.
Okay.
Ready? Begin.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12. Good job. So it's National Jewel Day.
Ooh.
Yep.
Does that mean as in the singer or?
No, and jewels like you wear. So it can be that you give or receive jewelry today,
Oh.
or recognize a jeweler, or just wear your jewels.
Oh, I'm trying to think if I have any jewels. Oh, I have a necklace, I guess.
You know?
Oh, that's not, doesn't have any jewels on it though.
Right. This is like stones.
We're stretching our chest now,
Gotta wear
okay?
your stones around today.
Do rhinestones count?
So bling. It's gotta be blingy.
All right, well, I seem to be a bit on the bling deficient side. However, all right, for the next set of legs, I'm getting back on the floor.
BPTB.
Yes, and push your pelvis to the sky. Begin.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
All right.
Third
good job.
set done.
Third set done. All right, we have less than 20 minutes to go, ladies
Whew.
and men. Ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to work on that one. That's a bit of a habit for me, isn't it? 50 episodes in, I have to tell you a story. 50 episodes. About 47 or 48 episodes ago, we didn't quite have our routine down like we do now. And I remember mentioning to Jen, I said, hey, you know, by the time we have 50 episodes, it'll be old hat. But
It's true.
yeah, it is true, but it's kind of funny how at that time we were kind of like,
That's a long way away.
that's a long way. So, what's that old saying? You've come a long way, baby.
There you go.
So, give a shout out to Jen for being a trooper and being the best producer on the planet.
They have a National Producer Day.
They probably do. Hey, we'll make one. Let's make one. National Producer Jen Day. All right. Fourth and final set of
Here we go.
chest. I'm staying flat and begin.
There's 1,
Focus on tightening that chest.
2,
And if you're not feeling a lot of tightening, that's because you're
3.
still building muscle. But you'll get there.
4,
And it'll be a great day when you start feeling it tighten up.
5,
And I blow my weights up, meaning I'm exhaling whenever I lift. Well, there we go.
7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
And if you notice, we're very deliberate how we lift these, how we do our weights. We're very deliberate. So if you're trying to speed through this, don't. Stay with my pace, all right? Because we have our rest periods timed out and everything. So that your muscles have recovered sufficiently. And if you pace with me, okay, if you pace with me, you'll get that correct amount of burn. And you'll find that if you've been going fast and fast or doing an exercise the wrong way, and then you check your technique, and it turns out that you were doing it wrong, typically you will need to decrease your weight. Because if you're doing your exercise wrong, you're typically holding on or pushing off or contorting yourself in a manner that you don't want to be. That's not conducive. All right. Fourth and final set of legs. Let's push our pelvis to the sky and begin.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Oh, excellent. All right, I'm going to pull my knees back to me for a second here. Oh, it's such a good stretch right there. All right. Now let's have a drink of water and switch to triceps. Whew. We're doing all right on time.
We are 15:30.
If it's your first day here, we're going to work our triceps, which is this muscle on the back side of our arms. So when you go to bingo, all right, your arm is not flapping all over the place. Because that happens to men and women, so. Not
You mean
regard.
that they bingo? I've never bingoed.
No, that. All right.
VPTV.
We all know what I'm talking about. Butt out, back straight. All right. Elbow up to your side like so. And kick out.
2, 3,
I actually increased my weight for this.
4,
So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12. So are you a bingo player?
I played when I was younger. I think it's fun, but it's not something well. All right, now for the other side, butt out, back straight. And elbow to your side. Remember, our elbow is staying in one spot. Begin. We're not swinging. We're not dropping our weight drastically.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Whew.
Good job.
All right. Interlace your fingers behind your neck, like so, and elbows together, and stretch. Look towards the ceiling, look towards the sky. Ooh, good stretch, good stretch, good stretch. Whew.
Is your bench back further than usual? Is that why we're not picking up all of you when you're sitting down?
Well, you might be onto something there, I think. So, all right, let's do this. Or is it too forward? Yeah, it's too forward.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah, that should work. Perfect. Now, there we go.
There we go.
A little bit better. There we go. All right. Now, next set. Left arm,
BPTV.
butt out, back straight. Elbow to your side and kick out. There we go.
So why are you leaned over?
To support myself and
Okay.
basically take any pressure off my back.
So it's like a gravity thing for your weight, right?
Right. Well, you're going to get the maximum benefit from doing it this direction because you have the most pull. So if I'm standing up, some of you do it
Right.
standing, you're going to have a little bit less resistance. I mean, gravity is all the same.
7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
So you can do this exercise like this too. It's bent over like that.
Okay.
And you see how all I'm doing by bending over here is basically supporting myself
Okay.
and have a little bit farther range of motion. I guess you'd still have it here. That's basically the same. I just do it here because it's comfortable. I've been doing them for years like this. And I'm not saying, it's kind of if it's not broke, don't fix it. So,
Uh-huh.
but there's multiple ways to do your triceps. This just happens to be the one that works the best. I actually prefer to do use a machine where I push down like this.
Uh-huh.
But this is the best one for the show. All right, now back to our right arm, butt out, back straight, and kick out. Elbow to our side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
And remember, it's very important, is if you get off a couple days, you miss the show for a couple days, don't let that derail you. Do not let that derail you. Because we're run into that on occasion. Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah. So if you have to take a week off, I know life happens, is get right back on, because we see this. We have a 12-week challenge going on right now, and we're seeing that in the challenge. Some of our challenge participants are having a hard time getting, they've missed a couple days and they're letting it derail them. So if you get derailed, just get right back on. Get right back on that track.
Mercies are new every morning.
What are?
Mercies.
Mercies. And the deal is too, is if you get off track, we all do it. We all do it. I've done it. Jen's done it. Everyone. Even your professionals get off track. All right. In position, butt out, back straight, fully supported on your bench. And I've got my legs mixed up there. All right, ready?
Ready.
Kick out, elbow to your side.
1.
I decreased my weight.
2. 3. Why did you decrease? 4.
Yeah, okay. I decreased because I was starting to tighten up muscles other than my tricep. I was starting to tighten up in my back, and I felt it coming,
8.
so I needed to decrease my weight.
9.
There's 10. Please don't get caught up
11.
in trying to be a weightlifter.
12.
And please don't get caught up in that trap of thinking you always need to increase your weights, always need to increase your weights. Okay? You will have to increase your weights, but I don't want you to make it a thing. It's like we don't make food a thing on this show. We're in position for the right side. Ready? Elbow in position, butt out, back straight. Elbow in position, and begin.
There's 1, 2, 3.
Because if you get caught up in this whole,
4.
I need to lift weights, I need to get heavier,
5.
heavier. You do need to lift weights.
6.
But don't get in a competition with
7.
yourself about needing to
8.
lift gross amounts of
9.
weight.
10.
2 more.
11. And 12.
I think it's great to push yourself, but please don't drive yourself saying, oh my God, I have to push a little bit more, okay? I want you to push yourself, but I don't want you to make it a competition with yourself or with anyone else about how much weight you can lift, okay? So, we're not in high school anymore.
Stretch.
Because actually I remember in high school, hey, how much can you bench?
Yeah.
And if it's more than you, then you go to the weight room after school and find out. There we go. Good stretch. All right.
It's definitely not sustainable.
No. And with most of our demographic, oh, I need that one again. We don't want to
Last set.
put ourselves in a position where we could injure ourselves because it takes a little bit longer to recover. All right. 4th and final set.
There we go.
Butt out, back straight with a wiggle, and elbow to your side, kick
1,
out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12. Good job.
All right, right side. Final triceps today, butt out, back straight with a wiggle. And the wiggle basically loosens you up when you get in position, okay? I'm not doing it just to wiggle my butt, even though it's kind of fun. Elbow to my side and kick out. Uh-oh, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
All right. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Get the tape off my hands and elbows together and look towards the ceiling.
Stretch.
All right, one more. All right, I'm gonna throw in a bonus for myself.
Oh no.
Yeah, a little bonus. I'm gonna keep my legs straight here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do some dips like
There's
this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna leave it at 5.
Because 5 is the 5-0 is the
The theme.
theme.
All right, one more quick stretch.
5.0.
5.0. All right. Great job. Let's have a drink of water real quick before we do our favorite exercise. I guess every exercise is our favorite exercise, isn't it?
This might be the funnest. Here we go.
All right, this is our next exercise. If you please don't poo-poo, please don't disregard this exercise.
Where did that come from? Okay, go ahead.
All right. That reminds me of a meme I'll tell you about here in a second.
Okay.
All right, stick your chin out. I'm going to tighten our neck. A little bit harder to see today because of my collar. But stick your chin out.
I think it
And
should be
tighten.
Send Vic a meme day. Vic likes memes.
I do. All right, there's 3.
Do you like those
5.
GIFs too? The gifts?
6. Yeah, those are fun too. 7. 8. Why don't you tell us why we do this, Jen? There's 9.
10. Because you said so?
Yes. 11
For our pretty necks.
and 12, because she refers to it as a
Golly, golly.
gully gully.
Yeah.
So, and what happens is, as we get older, we all know that we start our necks start gathering fat and things
We
like
get
that.
a golly.
We get some gully. So what this does, this exercise, is we're tightening the underlying muscles, just like we're doing with our body, okay? And when we get these underlying muscles tight, it's going to cause everything to contract. And you will see a marked difference. Look at my webpage. Look at our webpage. Scroll down at the bottom. One of our members is down there, and you can see just in the course of 6 or 8 weeks, the time difference in those photos of her neck from doing these exercises.
It's amazing.
Yes. So there, I received a meme yesterday where a little kid asked their father where poo comes from, and all the way down at the bottom of it, the father goes through all the biological explanation of when we eat food and things like that. And at the very end, the kid goes, "And what about Tigger?" See, the kid was asking about Winnie the Pooh, not.
Not
Yeah.
poo.
All right, enough of that. All right, we're going to give you about a minute back. Thank you. Great job today, ladies and men. Ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to that. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, pat yourself on the back. Another one in the bag. Hey, you keep going. If you find your motivation waning, okay, reach out to us. We're highly available in our various groups, Twitter. You can DM us here and there. There's 12 ways to Sunday to get a hold of us. All right. If you don't want to talk to me, you can talk to Jen. If you don't want to talk to Jen, you can talk to me. So if you have any motivational issues, you'd let us know, and we will help you get back on the track. Okay, get you back on the train, the fitness train. All right. That's all I have. You have anything else, Jen?
I don't have a. Well, don't forget the live tonight at.
Oh
8.
Yes, 8 Central. We're meeting our holistic nutritional coach, Lori Bischoff, will be doing a video meeting with me. And so if you have any questions, get on there and ask away. All right?
All right.
Thank you very much, Jen. Thank you all for working out and participating today. We will see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.